Here we are at the 15th, par 5, relatively short in modern day standards, 505 yards. And as you can see, looking back there, looks a piece of cake, doesn't it? It's like taking candy from a baby, no problems. But from the tee, it's a whole different case scenario. Look at these bunkers, 7 of them in total. You've got to weave your way in and out of them off the tee, and it is a hard task to do. You've got to absolutely pipe it and find the right part of the fairway, or obviously pot bunkers everywhere. But here we are, this is the 8th bunker on the hole, right by the green. Look how deep this baby is. For instance, I'm in. Now, look at that. Can you Adam and Eve it? It's up to me. I can't even see over it or anything. So when I come to play my shot, say I put a ball in here, and I'm looking at the green, look at that. Now I've got not a bad lie, but I don't know where I'm going. I've got to get back out the bunker, have a look at my line, get that, because there's no way I'm going to come into a bunker, go all the way up to it, and have a quick little look, because all of a sudden, look at this. What if I kept it in it? The ball's going to run back down into my footprint. So anyway, got to get your line, focus on a little blade of grass. Now, you wouldn't want this one every day, I tell you. Crikey, this one would give you nightmares. Right, anyway, here we go. We're going to give it a go. And we've got to power this one out. And I tell you what, I clipped a bit of the grass on the top, but I bet you that's not bad at all.
Wasn't bad at all. Nicely played out of there. A very difficult spot. And you're 6 foot what, John?
6'2".
6'2", and that lip was higher than you. There you go. That shows you how difficult it is. Daniel Gavins with his 3rd shot. He's got a chance of a birdie to get him to 12 under. Far in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, a little scrappy from our leader. But there's the confidence of this man at the moment. Using the fact the wind was blowing into his face to just encourage him to choose that shot, and it's worked out well.
Here comes Lily. Ball above the stance there. Wind going left to right. He's going to want to do everything to this. But not much of an iron in his hand here. He's got a very lofted club and a great shot.
Now, last few holes all playing in the same wind direction. Into, out of the left, coming off the land towards the sea. See this ball just drifting to the right on the breeze at the end. But he's played beautifully today. James Watts really has had a great chance today.
And talking of great chances, this is huge for Daniel Gavins. It is just not happening with the putter today.
There's so much movement in his body right now, unfortunately. But anyway, 17, par 3. They got this to follow, and this is a fantastic par 3. Massive green, it really is. One bunker stands alone. Very false front, it just drops away towards you. But like I say, you've got so much green to work with. The wind's going to be coming off your left. You aim it over this bunker, take plenty of club, and you'll be fine and dandy.
This man has played the par 3s quite superbly today. And one of them only needed the single shot.
Come on, please go in.
Don't be greedy, John.
Oh, great stuff. Oh, young Bateman has been superb, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. These par 3s, he's been dissecting the flags all day long, I should say.
Now, Farr needs to keep his wits about him here. Well, I think he'll just be happy to escape there with no damage done.
Yeah, could have found quite a bit of trouble to the right of that green, but he makes his par, as did Gavins.
Yeah, good lad.
Oh, dented the back of the hole there. That was a cracker.
Hemstock moves to 9 under, but remember, 2-time EuroPro winner Paul Reed is in the clubhouse on 10 under. Watts with an opportunity to surpass that. What a back 9 this man has had. Oh, unlucky, unlucky.
Well, never up, never in. And I tell you what, it's good that you give it a go. You know, that's what it's all about. You come to the final hole, you got one more putt. Got to be passed. Don't be short.
And that's really what let Simon Lilly down there. The pace was wrong. Never had the running at the hole.
Yeah, that may be his chance gone. Now Watts to stay on 11 under.
No.
Oh, he joins Paul Reed.
I tell you what, that would give him nightmares. It's not the way you want to finish. He's just played the hole so well and then 3-putted, but look at that card. It's a lovely card. It's just a shame finish on a 3-putt always leaves a bit of sweet taste in your mouth.
That is really a tough one to swallow, I'm afraid, for James Watts. Harry Bateman then looking for another birdie on a par 3.
Go on, keep going.
Oh, beautiful
I
putt.
tell you what, it didn't look like it was going to get there and actually got past the hole. That was a great putt.
Rolls it in, and there we go. Right, time for a look at the 16th, John.
Well, 16, pretty short par 4. I mean, the only problem you have with this hole, if you aim down the left, especially with this wind coming off, you know, if you hold it down there or you leak it too much to the right, it's very narrow in the hitting zone, but then you're left with a pretty small green and it slopes in from the right hand side. I mean, honestly, these guys can take it on. This is your chance of a birdie coming down the stretch, and I tell you what, don't make a mess of it because these bunkers are nasty.
Well, we've got the ball strikers, John, in this final group to attack this hole.
As we can see, Gavin's has obviously just leaped one out to the right and the wind's grabbed it and sent it straight into the rough. It's left him with not being able to get any grip with his wedge. Stroke Y is through the back.
But our leader, Far, finds the fairway so he can control his spin and his flight, and it looks pretty good. Just a little too long. Now needs to hang on there. And that's going to fall down towards the back edge of the green. Mistake there for our leader.
I tell you what, here we go, 17, long iron in hand. Got to put it up there, that pin tucked on the right hand side. But just don't be too greedy, take your medicine. I tell you what, that's a lovely shot. That gives him a good chance of a putt there. Nice little juicy 2 would be very handy right at this moment in time.
Final hole. Looks like it's a pull for a second shot for Bateman.
Yeah, he was trying to hold it off there. He knew he'd let it go left, didn't he, Ross?
Double cross. You can see from the body language as soon as they come through the hit.
Yeah, exactly.
Recovery time then for both Gavins and Farr at 16.
Clever shot. Used the bank there to stun it.
Go on then.
Oh,
He did chip in earlier today.
No wonder he's got a little smirky smile on his face. What a great chip that was.
yeah, good up and down there from Gavins to stay on 11 under.
Now this one, a little bit uphill towards the hole. Has it got the beans? Nope. Mr. Lilly.
Just losing a little pace in his putts. A little bit of negativity coming up. Bateman's birdie attempt across this green. And these short putts on this last tricky little spot where they've got that flag cut.
It is, but also it's the last green as well, isn't it, Ross?
Oh,
You know what I
it's
mean?
your last putt of the year.
Oh, well done. Not the favoured putt for the right-hander, but Billy Hemstock just rolling that one in nicely. Unfortunately for him, it was just for par. This one isn't, though.
Right, Far. Come on, my friend. Nice smooth stroke. Feel the pace. The last foot or the last yard you want to feel in your hands, don't you, Ross? You really do, to help you get that long putt feel.
I think, you know, when you're coming out long putts, it's not so much the line, it's the pace. That's
Definitely.
the key.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. Now, has he got it?
Oh.
No.
Not quite, but as John said earlier today, an eclectic scorecard for Mr. Bateman. Yes, Harry and his Technicolor scorecard. Some great shots in there, but some frustration as well for the young man. Well, Farr still leads. This tournament, though, is perfectly poised. All to play for here at Prince's. The conclusion to this year's Tour Championship coming up after the break. Don't go anywhere.